Yo buddy, what's going on my fellow tamers? Veteran X here, and today let's talk about some Temtem baby, and more importantly, Luma Tems. So there are going to be a lot of major changes coming with the 1.0 release of Temtem, to include major tweaks to Luma spawn rates and how often you can get them. These changes are highlighted within the patch notes, so let's dive right into it. First of all, Luma spawns will change from 1 out of 10,000 to 1 out of 7,500. That's a 33% increase within Luma rates. Thank you! That includes every single Luma activity, from catching them randomly within the wild, to radars, and also within the site park as well. As you can imagine, this is welcome news. Also, the stat distribution for Lumas will increase from a minimum of 20 SVs to 25 SVs. The speed stat is also included within this distribution as well, so gone are the days when you have to worry about your Luma having a really low SV speed stat. It's a thing of the past now. Well, at least until September 6th. But wait, there's more! Radars will now only spawn the unevolved forms of Tems. This is great because sometimes during the radar you would eventually get to the second or third stage of a Tem and get a Luma form of it. But some people want the option to grab the first stage evolution of a Tem, and sometimes that wasn't possible with the current radar system until this latest update. So now players will have the option of getting only the first stage of a Tem, and then from that point they could choose to evolve it or keep it within its cute and cuddly first form. Oh my goodness, why does Krama treat us so good? We don't deserve this. Moving right along, all species of Tems will now have 100% spawn rates during the radars. This is amazing because it includes species with 5% and 10% spawn rates as well. That's right, all of my Schwing, Kinu, and Rhoda hunters out there, unite! Gone are those horrible days when you have to wait an agonizing 2 or 3 minutes in between radar encounters. Now, they're just going to pop up as normal from this point on, so that's a very welcome addition. Naturally, Tems with 5 and 10% spawn rates will have their radars reintroduced to the game. You can acquire them and other radars at Tamer's Paradise, which is the last island within Temtem. I'll have an entire video covering Tamer's Paradise later, so for now, let's keep it going on the topic of radars. Radars are now permanent and they won't expire. I repeat, they will not expire. Man, I wish this was implemented earlier. Do you know how many radars that I had expired because I just didn't have the time or the space necessary to accomplish said radar? But now, within the 1.0 release, they won't expire anymore and you don't have to worry about rushing to try to complete them. This is an amazing quality of life improvement. Another tweak to radars is that they now have their encounters reduced from 400 to 300. But guess what? There's actually a huge benefit to this, because now you will have immediate access to the Luma bonus from radars. You no longer have to grind through the first 100 encounters to get that bonus. It just occurs as soon as you start the radar. That drastically cuts the wait time to get the benefits of a radar by 25%, which is freaking awesome. I don't know why this wasn't implemented earlier, but hey, I'm glad to see it. Also, radars can break on the first encounter now, so you just have to be extra careful when you're doing them. Radars will no longer be within the dojo leader's loot pool, but instead, as I mentioned earlier, players will now be able to purchase them from Tamer's Paradise, which is Temtem's version of the Battle Frontier. As I mentioned, I'll make an entire video covering Tamer's Paradise, so stay tuned for that. Yes, this is pretty dang good that radars are now purchasable. You'll be using a second form of in-game currency called feathers to purchase them. You can get feathers by doing special activities after Temtem's 1.0 release and by winning at Tamer's Paradise. Oh my goodness, these are some really welcome changes to Luma hunting and the way we can acquire Lumas. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more radars now and doing a little more Luma hunting in general because it's a tad bit more accessible. Temtem's 1.0 release for the Switch, Xbox, PS5, and PC is so near, and I cannot be more excited. Subscribe for more Temtem content, and I also live stream on Twitch at Hey Veteran X, so check me out there. I'd love to see you around. And now, with all of that out of the way, get out there and let's go play some freaking video games. So yeah, making that, I remember that very first time I made that switch from 1 monitor to 2 monitors. Oh my God, there it is! It showed up! Yeah! It came! Oh my God! Oh my God! It's here! I made it. Oh, okay. I gotta calm down. I gotta catch it first. I gotta catch it. Sight card. Let's go. This can't be real. Please, come on. Yes! Yes! Yatta! I'm a Luma owner. I got the blue boy. Let me perform the ceiling jutsu on it. Ceiling jutsu. I got you. Oh, let me do Chidori. Hold on. Chidori. We did it, boys. We freaking did it, boys. Oh, it took 20 freaking hours, but we did it. It took 2,200 encounters, but we did it. It took like 4 live streams, but we did it. It took me losing half of my sanity, but we freaking did it. We did it. Guys, give me a second. I gotta get me some water. I'll be right back. My hands are shaking. Can y'all see that? My hands are shaking. Oh my goodness. I have a headache now, but it's a happy headache.